Hello and thank you for joining me at Crafty Not Shifty today. I have a slightly different video for you. I'll be showing how I got ready for the Daily Marker 30-day colouring challenge. It's a daily challenge to spend 5 minutes a day colouring in right through February into the 1st of March. So in order to get prepared for this, I set myself up a little colouring station. I went through all of my stamps. I picked out any new stamps or any stamps that I bought a while ago that I haven't used yet, you know, the ones that you just simply had to have, you bought them and then you've not got around to actually doing anything with them. Cut down a whole bunch of Nina Solar White 80-pound cardstock and also some watercolour cardstock, and I used my Misty tool to stamp those out using either a alcohol ink proof ink pad or a archival ink pad. So now I'm just taking all of my supplies. I'm starting off with these really inexpensive Crayola colouring pencils, and I've got a pencil sharpener here, and I will have links to everything in the section below and also over on my blog, so you can head over to my blog. There'll be a link to that in the description section as well. And I love this pencil sharpener, that's why I wanted to show you kind of how I got prepared and sharpened all my pencils. You just press the pencil down and it automatically sharpens and then switches off when you've got a really nice point. So it's a little bit scary at first because you think that a whole load of your pencil is kind of being shaved off, but as you can see there, it just takes off a tiny amount. So I did that with my Prismacolor. I've got the 12 set, plus I bought an extra white, my Inktense pencils and the Crayola pencils. So with all of my supplies, I'm also going to keep some of my colouring books. So you can see there I had a helping hand colouring in one of those pages, but you can see I've coloured some of these. So this one was with some felt tips that I'll be keeping with my supplies. Also my Crayola pencils, that was the first image that I showed you there, and also the tree. And I'll be using the Prismacolors as well. I've also got this art therapy book. I really like this one because it's got a really thick cover and the images are really nice, plus it also has kind of a doodling section at the back so you can practice like Zentangle. It has some shapes that are partially kind of drawn in and then you can fill in the rest using a fine tip pen like this one. So I put all of this together to make it really quick and easy using kind of one place for all of my supplies, so if I want to pick up a stamped image and colour it in, it will only take me a couple of minutes. So the first thing I got was this basket from Hobbycraft. I actually had this already, and also the package organiser. So this is something that you're supposed to use in your kitchen to organise kind of packets of sauces and things, but it works really well to put any stamp sets that you want to use, any pre-cut cardstock, or as I've got here, the pre-stamped images. I also ordered some cups, so I got these from Amazon and they'll be linked below both on amazon.co.uk and amazon.com. So anytime you see an item listed twice, it's because it's an Amazon item, and I've listed that on both the UK and the US version of the site. So I'm just using these cups and kind of smushing them in place. The great thing about the paper cups is that you can just kind of squish them to fit inside, and also squish them a little bit if they're not completely full. So I've used a cup for each of those types of pencils, and then I've got 2 cups here for my Copic markers. I don't have very many Copics, so this is kind of my full collection, and I'm just splitting those into some of the more bright colours and some of the more kind of earthy colours and skin tones. So I do have the full set of Spectrum Noir alcohol ink markers as well, but I'm not going to put all of those in this basket because, well, they wouldn't fit. So I do just put the colour chart at the back. So I've also got this small set of watercolour paints that I did think I was going to squish in with those felts there, but I decided instead that I would give it its own cup. I did that after I was filming the video. I was having a bit of a play with everything and I moved some stuff around. So this cup here is actually my favourite cup. This is all my essentials. So I've got some Velvet Soft paint brushes, a couple of water brushes, and they'll work really well with either the Inktense pencils or the watercolours that I've got there. I'm adding a memento marker, which is really useful to have to touch up any lines in the stamps. Also a pair of scissors, a Dove blender pen, which will work really well with the alcohol ink markers, and there's that Spectrum Noir kind of colour chart that I'm just putting at the back there to remind me that I have those pens as well. So I'm adding in my fine liner pens and also a jelly roll pen in white and black, and my Wink of Stella pen as well. So I've got all the basics there kind of just set up and ready to go, so everything's in one place, and it makes it really easy to just pick out an image, pick out a pot of pencils or markers or whatever it is that I want to use, and just kind of get to work with colouring in an image. So I've also got my distress markers. You are advised to store these on their side, so I decided just to lay those across some of the cups, and those 2 empty cups there are for my Zig Clean Colour pens. You can see them just there. They arrived after filming the video. I got the 36 set, and again everything is linked below. Some of those links are affiliate links, so if you do use them I receive a small commission, and that all goes towards helping me kind of fund running my channel, so I'd be grateful if you are going to buy one of these products if you use one of those links. So thank you for watching. You can find some more videos linked on the screen here, and you can find more information on my blog. Bye for now.